You ever go to sit down to watch TV just to realize the lights are still on and you can't see the Battle of Winterfell in the season 8 of Game of Thrones because it's too dark? Or go to lay in bed, get all comfy, just to realize that you forgot to turn the lights off? Well, not anymore, because I built an automatic light switch. Let's build it. And I know what you're going to say. AJ, you can just buy these remote-controlled light bulbs on Amazon for $25. But where's the fun in that? I got all my parts. I got my wiring diagram figured out. Now I just got to put everything together. Everything else has to print, and then we'll be ready to start testing. Electronics are not my strong suit, so this is kind of new to me, but we will figure it out. I gotta figure out how to wire this up. I have my wiring diagram here. Started the setup, and once I get this figured out, get this motor running the right way, we can get the switch working. The worst thing Mac ever did was these stupid things. I hate them so much. So I printed a few things for this project. We have the faceplate here, which has some arms to let it slide and a place for the motor to sit. You have the panel box here for all the electronics to sit in. This is just glued together with super glue. We have a toggle here. It sits in here and slides with the light switch. And we have a arm that sits on the motor. It sits right here. And this arm goes back and forth, like so, within this notch on the toggle to make it slide back and forth to turn the motor, or turn the light on and off. Test number, I don't even know anymore, but it works. Alright, now that everything's connected and wired up, the last couple steps are going to be to solder all together the wires, complete the circuits, and then install the light switch, and we should be done. I hate soldering. Alright, moment of truth. Now, everything has power. Now let's see if the motor works. It's connected. And it works. Oh yeah, they definitely painted that on. It's okay. I rent. Screw didn't work, but trusty super glue always works. so yesterday I ran into some issues with the power supply. The little LiPo batteries I bought kind of died on me. So I originally bought these little LiPo batteries. They kind of have a plug-in right here to run the system, but they didn't seem to want to keep a charge, and then when I recharged them, they were throwing too much voltage, so it messed up the board. So changed up the plan a little bit. I opted to hardwire the board in. So this is just a micro USB plugged straight into the wall to run the system. I printed a cover for the box. It could be a little smaller, and just kind of how I wired everything is kind of it's a little messy, but it works. So now we have the motor here attached to the toggle switch on the switch here. All the components are in the box below, and now all we do is test it. So I'm going to pull up the NRF app. We're connected to the motor. We'll run the command. It works. Automatic light switch. Perfect for the lazy person. So, yeah, if you like the video, go ahead and give it a like. Maybe leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything I can do different. If you want to build this project yourself, just go ahead and check out my printables account linked below, and you'll get all the files and everything you need there.